Hey guys, Io here, welcome back to another video. Of course, today's second video that I mentioned earlier, my last video, all about Hololive China and new information coming from that. And as you know, it's some info about Nijisanji and their talent. Some conflict that's been happening for actually quite a while that I was not aware of. And well, maybe because I've just been doing this kind of news stuff relatively recently. If you want to support the channel, I'd be appreciated if you like, commented, and subscribed. But most importantly, sharing the video is what is best for that. Anyways, let's get into it. Today we're going to talk about some stuff that's happening between two of Nijisanji's talents, Yuzuki Roa and King Yozaka. I practiced spelling it. King Yozaka Meadow. So two talents of Nijisanji. I'm talking too much about Hololive. Nijisanji. So I'm not familiar with these two, so I apologize in advance for that and for mispronunciation of their names. There's a post here, and we can go to my wonderful tab here. This is a post on a group on Facebook called VTuber Appreciation Group. Now, this information here is from a Reddit post, which has been compiled. And so, credit to, we have 2434 Club Discord, which is basically Nijisanji's name and numbers. And in case I forgot to mention, Nijisanji is a VTuber group as well, underneath the name I can't remember right now. Anyway, so there's a lot of screenshots here. And a lot of text, so I'll tell you now that there's going to be a lot of text to go through. So if you want to put me in the background, you can definitely do that. If you want to watch the video, I'd heavily appreciate it as well. So first thing we're going to go through is a tweet made by Nijisanji, excuse me, in regards to all this stuff. And I will leave all the links to things in below, including this tweet and the appropriate Reddit thread as well. And so this is the statement put out by them about the current things. They apologize for not putting out information before. So this is about termination, actually, of Mero. Mero? I don't know. And so they apologize for not explaining things. So we can go into detail here, of course, in Japanese. So luckily, we have wonderful people from Reddit translating stuff here. I have written down a summary of things that are important here. So we're going to go with the first two pages right here. You can read that if you want. I'm going to zoom more right up there. Oh, there we go. Beauty. Hopefully it looks okay on your screen. Sorry, JPEGs are horrible. Please use PNGs, everyone. I know JPEGs slave bandwidth. But here, we talk about during her audition and interview, Meru did not have an accent, it seems, or the accent that she seems to display right now. Roa has an accent also that's part of her character, and that's what I understand is like she's a demon character, and that's why she has an accent. And Roa seems to have possibly requested Meru to change her accent. Later on, we'll find out that's actually not the case. Meru claims that her accent is natural and is due to a part of her nervousness on stream. So I'm just wondering why Meru didn't display this accent during her interview, though, which is kind of strange. Meru then apparently threatened to leave Nijisanji. Now, this says incapable of making this announcement. I'm not sure what this announcement is. Possibly that something about her accent and where she's from. That's not fun. So we can continue down. Ichikara's the name of Nijisanji's parent company. Thank you. There we are. They chose not to announce anything. And then Meru then requests to graduate from Nijisanji. They eventually comply, even though they were trying to go against that. And then 1 week after she canceled that request, Nijisanji then complies. Meru then discloses information on stream that apparently she wasn't supposed to, which was a breach of contract, and then they suspended her activities. Meru then requests graduation from Nijisanji again. They eventually comply again, even though they were trying to resist it. Now, after that, she then tries to cancel that request. Nijisanji then continues with the graduation due to her repeated requests. So but at the bottom here, they did not grant, so they didn't actually let her do that. So that's why there's, and then we go to here. Oh, sorry, I missed that part. So I forgot to jump around here for that. Now, they denied that request. While the official release regarding the graduation is still being drafted, she then released private information. Well, she didn't, but there was a third party that leaked information about it, and they deemed and found out that it's probably Miro trying to do that. Now, Miro's contract has been terminated. Page 3, we talk about Roa's actions. We can see that Nijisanji received DMs that were between Roa and Miro. There was no bullying or harassment that they found, and so Roa requests time to discuss with Miro. Nijisanji acts as a mediator for them. Outside of DMs, they do not interact. These two do not interact at all. Roa then reports to Nijisanji she was blocked and muted. So Roa then reports that she blocked and muted Miro because she felt targeted by Miro and harassed by her. And it seems like it was true. We can see near the bottom here that Nijisanji confirmed. Wait, no, this later on. My bad. I'm so disorganized. But yeah. There's this part here saying about the 18th of August not responding. That will come up later for sure. We can go here though. There's no bullying. They found out that it's somewhat true right here. And the last little bit here is mainly just acknowledging fan requests for information about the situation. They ask that people don't contact or harass people involved. And there's mostly just standard apology content after that. Now, later on, we actually find out there's actually a tweet by Roa here talking about their DMs that she had with Miru. Let's go through some of that as well. Thank you for people who pointed this out, as well as the original poster. He made it hard to read, but I was stupid and didn't look at the Reddit link, so I made it hard for myself. Now, I'll go on to the DMs here. From Carl Sebastian, thank you, Carl. We have the beginning here, Roa, which is the one who's been in Nijisanji for a longer time. Miro was the one that debuted relatively recently, and copying is happening with accents. So Roa initiates the conversation. We can see here, and Miro then agrees. Yeah, she wants to discuss what is happening and what we'll go forward with, but she definitely wants things to be calm and collected before they actually do that. And Miro doesn't like the idea that her accent is told to be copying, or did I get them mixed up with who's who? Oh, I might have. And let's continue. Miro has asked to stop using the phrase deo, which is like it's a particle phrase in Japanese, so D-E-Y-O. We'll see more of that in this context here. And so she notes differences between the phrases of them, but she emphasizes that she wants to speak in person about this kind of thing, because there are things that might not be able to be said if Nijisanji is the mediator of all this stuff. So Roa wants to speak that day, but everyone seems to be too busy to do so. We continue on a little bit more about that accent thing here. And she does want to talk more about she's explained a lot of things about her side and who's copying who here, right? Let me just make sure I've written stuff down. I think yeah, Miro is the one that has the apparent accent copying. And so we can continue next in the part of the conversation here. They do really want to talk about this kind of day. And then we talk through Ichikara, right? Like I said, things might not be able to be said in that kind of case. And then we see here then that Miro has no objection to being in person, and they're not copying anyone. So no one's copying anyone here. So Roa then wants to actually speak to Miro in that day, because they have. So I did have it right. Miro is the one that has. Oh, sorry, hit the mic. Miro is the one that has experience in Nijisanji. And she really wants to say that, she's been working at this hard for a long time. She has this character that she wants to keep very unique and, fresh for people in the industry that is very, very much competitive for unique characters, right? So I can understand what she's saying there. And the final part is that she talks about, that, and she really wants to talk about this to resolve things before they're, things get even worse. And the sad thing is, though, it seems that there's some misinformation going somewhere that she didn't. So Roa didn't request anything about changing accent or calling anything copying. So someone is misinforming people of other things here and there. And sadly, many days later, we actually go back to the original tweet here. We zoom up to this image right here. This was a conversation that happened in early August. We can see that with the date right here. And then we scroll down here. Well, she asks to talk the day. And then this is August 18th. And there's no response. It's sad because the rough translation says, I really want to talk to you. Please give me time. And it's really sad to see. So it's kind of sad to see. It looks like Meryl may leave Nijisanji without actually resolving things with the Roa, and Roa really seems to want to fix things up. And it just seems kind of sad. And Meryl seems kind of indecisive. I've seen some comments on that post that I shared on Facebook. Some people are saying that Meryl might be just trying to seek attention, stuff like that. Hope not. But yeah, I wonder what else is going on. We're gonna wait on more information, or not. I don't know what's going to go on with that. But yeah, leave your guys' thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear it. Leave a rating, share the video, sub to the channel if you want to, and I'll see you guys in the next video.